internet. It's gaming time. Time to take on the forces of boredom and monotony, that dastardly duel of doom and despair. Hello all, my name is Roram. I'm a variety caster. I stream on Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 2 p.m. Pacific and 5 p.m. Eastern. Those are U.S. Daylight Savings Time. Translates to 10 p.m. British Summer Time, 2300 hours Central European Summer Time. And we're back with some Fallout 4. My apologies for missing the last couple of streams. I had to help someone move on extremely short notice on Thursday and got stranded out at their current landing pad, and I overdid it and I hurt myself. And I'm feeling better now. I'm still stiff and sore from it all because I'm not a kid anymore who can just, help someone move on short notice. And anyway, we're back here to a game that I really, really enjoy playing called Fallout 4, and it should all be popping up here. This is one of our. This is one of my Sudoku builds, which means one stat, one skill per stat, no two stats on the same level. I have 10 of these roughly mapped out. I think I've got it all done. I may have to do last minute changes on the last couple of them to get them to work. But anyway, basic concept here is this is a heavy weapons user. Skill in toughness, which takes up endurance. Black Widow, extra damage versus men. Bloody Mess, extra damage versus everything, and if I kill one person and they explode, they may cause other people to explode. My strength stat is Heavy Gunner, so it does extra damage. I get extra intelligence and perception at night, and extra hit points at night. So I guess I'm a night gunner. Quick hands, so I can refresh. I can reload my weapons quickly, which is very nice on heavy weapons. And nuclear physicist, so my fusion cores for my main weapon all recharge pretty darn quick. Speaking of the weapons I have chosen, I'm currently using it's the best I've found so far, Gatling laser. It doesn't have any legendary effects, but that's fine. And then I'm using a missile launcher that does an extra 25% damage. I've got some vertibird grenades, which I'll unequip, artillery grenades, and a Molotov cocktail, because I can. I'm currently here at the Pridwin. Quest-wise, I've pretty much done everything I can for the main quest. Quartermaster, Southwest Hollow, Mechanical Minnows, Echoes of the Pass. Right, and then a bunch of dogs I could do. So it looks like I'm just going to go ahead and go into the Institute today and impress all of my Brotherhood buds here that, hey, look, I'm awesome and stuff. Or something. By infiltrating the Brotherhood, or the Institute. That's right. Sure, whatever. There's nothing in there, is there? No. Don't really need anything from there.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the Captain Police.
This is my Right, that's the action point cost in bats reduction, right, on the power armor.
I never liked having Squire's important portion. But Max
like
thinks
this
they
Russ
need to be
fucking-
trained for fire.
So that's all good. So yeah, we'll head on down and out. So I guess we'll head back to Sanctuary and see what sort of hijinks we can get to. Map. Take care of that. Quick save.
Those uglies will think twice before messing with us again.
Talk to Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Alright.
Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest. Okay. Hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Because Kansas is going, or Boston is going bye-bye. Alright, that gets us up here. Which means we can come up here and we can add a point into agility. And do access logs. Load. Well, what was the network scanner? Initiate network scan. Go. We'll have time to loot this later.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Shaun?
Huh? Yes, I'm Shaun.
Shaun. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Shaun, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Shaun, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shaun, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Shaun, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Shaun. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Shaun. The real Shaun. Right now.
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarding. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Shaun. I am your son.
Come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived.
Pretty much, yeah.
It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls. dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done.
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Alright, so now we can head out this way. No. I'll have time to loot later.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo. That's a
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't...
We're all looking forward to working.
The fine motor control software could use an update.
If it were just a limb twitching, perhaps. But her
Hi, Doc.
If you're about to launch into one of
It's
your
you. You're finally with us. I'd just like to apologize for any troubles our synths may have caused for you on your way.
I've heard enough of them.
They, of course, couldn't be told of your
Write
identity.
them down from
They
me.
have very specific protocols for protecting themselves and Institute interests, most of which I designed myself. Not to make problems for you, though. Will you be staying with us then?
I'm thinking it over.
Well, I hope you do decide to stay. It would mean a great deal to Shaun. If you require anything, especially as it pertains to synths, please let me know.
I hear we're about to get a new piece.
The synths are just father's legacy. Yeah, he's...
Yep.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel.
All systems nominal.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock
Did I
some
turn
heads
off the
together?
interferometer?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should...
Doctor?
Please
So,
don't. There's
here
enough
you
friction
are.
as it is
Justin
between
Ao,
us and
Acting
pretty much
Director
all
of the
the other
Synth Retention
departments.
Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any...
Uh-huh. Why? Don't you trust me?
Oh, it's nothing personal. I don't trust anyone.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are
Yeah.
hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll...
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
You mean while he's a pile of goo resting on the floor in Ribbit City? That's my canon ending for him.
Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
A Courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Alright. And we'll run through all of this. And then last is...
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
You're looking for my mom or dad?
Let me go ahead and do a quick save. Oh, dang it, I should have gone.
Greetings, ma'am.
Do a quick save. Okay, so it's between SRB and Advanced. Got it. Alright. So dart back this way. It's not this door, it's next over one, isn't it?
Got it.
Right, that's the closet. It's this one that we need to worry on. Alright.
Sweet.
And we'll go ahead and pick up the stuff back here.
Yes.
Reveal yourself. Scanner's clear.
Oh, really? That overburdened us? Oh, we're out of grilled rat stag.
Ah, bring it!
Resetting threat level.
Let's see. Anything in Eagle? 2 in Eagle.
Got it.
We'll come back through here again in a bit. About that. All right, we go with that. Take one intake. Can't be a extralife. Can't be timed.
I'm through.
Alright, so we need to grab the experimental serum for him. And then we'll come back here and we'll have to... I'm going to figure out what's weighing me down so much. I think it's all the food I've got on me.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
Please resist any urge you might feel
Excuse
to eat
me,
the specimens
Doctor.
in the hydroponic
Welcome.
garden.
So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is.
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Sorry, but I'm too preoccupied with chit-chat.
Let's look at the data. Wait, didn't we just meet all of the division heads?
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
Oh, wait, Benet isn't the head of robotics, is he? Oh no, I hadn't talked to
We don't
Alan.
usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Hey, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Shaun implied you operated on a level, if not equal, and at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Good for now.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
Alright. Okay, so we've done institutionalized. Oh, right, Psycho buff wore off. Ugh. Don't want to use that. Let me head over to the shop and
Child synth. It's just remarkable.
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls?
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Let's see what you got.
alright. We'll sell those. It's fine. Cram can go. Underweight now? Nope. But I am down enough that I can have that Gwyneth. And then head back up here. I'm going to go ahead and take this down to 5s. Except for those rare things that I want to keep. Extras of... Are those extra lights? There we go. That gets us a fair amount more room in our pockets.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Alright, let's go back and talk to them at the Institute. Oof.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
A clean and healthy work environment is
Son?
essential to
Now that
maximize
you've had a
productivity.
chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please.
Hey, rotisserie.
Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Okay. Alright, so we will go from here. Libertalia is up there, so we'll go from oh, I should get the bobblehead for agility.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
I can handle these raiders on my own.
I have no reason to doubt that, ma'am. But I have my orders. If you take on that synth, I'll be right there with you.
Yeah, so I can't tell him to buzz off.
Guess it's clear after all.
Thought I heard something moving. Enemy sighted.
Go. Really? Come back with this side. Yay, missiles. That's one way to take care of that. Come on. Get through all of this brouhaha. Well, now, goes up to here, and away we go. Cool, cool. I'm pretty sure we just have to run up top.
What the hell was that?
Oh, there's still someone alive here.
I found him!
There were a couple more left here. Oh, there's a fat man. You don't want him running around with. Yeah. I don't want someone picking up the fat man and deciding to shoot me with that. That would be less than ideal. Huh. I wonder what that's all about.
Hold up a moment, ma'am. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Jesus, what a mouthful.
Then talk fast, ma'am. Just make sure you get it right. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
Alright. And one of the best, well, not the best, but it's a really nice shotgun. I'm trying to think if there's a better shotgun in the game. I'll be completely honest with you, I'm not sure. I mean, there's always explosive combat, but there's none of those set as they've...
That's it.
Alright, let's go ahead and head up top.
Well done. Gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592 initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Nice work. I'll take the synth back. This is X688. Ready to reboot with plain synth and fire.
Alright, I think that's pretty okay that way. How much of a... Alright, that looks pretty solid there. We'll do a save. And down to Warwick. Is that a Milo location? No, it's not. Now I can... That looks like I can't do it. Oh well. through the Fatagan. Want to do that? Fine. Quick save there. Oh, that reminds me, I usually do my, I didn't do last week's. I need to. Make sure we've got our agility maxed. And agility bobblehead. There we go. We got 3 at 11. Sweet. There is, yeah, a fusion cord there. Right, with that said and done, let's look at our data. Okay, nothing. Oh, we've got to take the serum to Virgil. Do that quick, like. Yeah, charisma, endurance, and luck. We're not going to be able to max them all out this game. Yeah. Not going to worry too much about it.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
It did, but I pulled myself together.
I suppose you did. Now, what about the serum? Did you find it?
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant...
Bingo.
Energy weapons permanently +5 critical damage.
Sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
How are you going to test it?
On myself, of course. That was the plan. This serum will only counteract the specific strain of FEV that I infected myself with. There's no telling what it might do to anyone else. All right. Here we go.
Oh, I enjoy the heavy weapons. It's just a matter of there's not a lot of main plot line to go.
That's it?
What? Did you expect me to transform right before your eyes? This is science, not a two-cap magic show. I'm gonna rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Okay, that's still stealing. Alright. I enjoy the heavy weapons way too much for my own good. Tail. Well, hello there. Thank you for the meat. Alright, let's go take care of this radiation. And how you doing today, Belle?
The farm's not much.
There we go. Alright, that seems okay. Alright. Save. Oh, I overworked myself helping a friend a few days ago, so I'm not a young kid anymore that can just, you know, help someone move all their stuff at a moment's notice. So then, see, what was I doing? Oh, right, we need to go up. But I'm not even doing anything. Altogether, I was on my feet for about...
I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
I got there around 8:30. I'd planned on catching the bus back around noon, but that didn't happen because we were stuck in transit. And then,
I don't care about who's to blame. I just wanted to stop a killer.
Yes, of course. Your pragmatism is admirable. It does matter, though. If everyone sees the Institute as a villain, dangerous forces could align against us. If
it
we
took
could
me a
put the
couple
lives
days
of
to
such
recover
assumptions,
from it. I'm still not
we
up
can
to
manage
100%, but...
But enough about that. The task
I
is
hate
done.
being old.
You've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and... Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
So this is now... that way. Yeah, it was supposed to be a quick trip, and then...
Don't make excuses.
Your quarters are just inside.
Perhaps after you disassemble, we can use your components to make something that's
When you're
actually
finished
useful.
here, man,
There we go.
Father wants to see you.
Alright, then we need to go back upstairs.
I thought all the surface people looked like monsters.
This is my Battle of Bunker Hill.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
What others call complaining, I call critical thinking and challenging assumptions.
Hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware.
Pretty much,
of their
yeah.
stated beliefs.
What happened? What have they done?
They are in possession of technology that does not belong to them. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were. And quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths.
True.
That would only complicate matters.
Hey, I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
Alright, yeah, we'll go to Bunker Hill directly.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah. The line at the car wash? Super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is... Our targets are inside. The situation appears to have escalated.
There we go. Most likely by tracking the railroad correctly. Alrighty.
I can't believe you do that.
Hey there.
Thank you for sparing us.
Hi.
You'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're going.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
Alrighty, this seems to be good. That done, got that done. True, but I also want to be able to get back to do another just simple straightforward playthrough as well. Okay, holotag. Use a holotag. I think we're going to have to call this a win for the railroad. Ooh, missile launcher that... Great versus robots. Oh, true, but nah. Yeah, I think we're just gonna... Yeah, I really don't feel like running the... We've run the Mechanist so many times recently. It's just like going... There are some quest lines I enjoy and some I don't. The Mechanist is fun for about 3/4 of it, and then a drag for the end. So... Fusion core, stim pack. That's just a standard. Why are you guys shooting the people here at the base? Huh. Alright, let's do that. I believe so. Just have to figure out which way I want to do that, though. I'd have to either go with railroad or Institute to do that. I mean, I could. Sure, we'll go that way. I have to hop up top anyway, so might as well. I think it's called overwhelming force. Although I could be wrong. Thank you. So let's grab. Should be able to grab something from around here. Nope. Trash can? Trash can. Go. Thank you. There he is.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known.
Yeah, Liberty Prime.
The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
Wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They left me on ice. For 60 years.
They did. And for good reason. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, Well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Why let me out now? After all this time.
Well, that's hard to explain. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We got our asses kicked. Does it matter how?
The chances of failing this mission were so astronomically low that yes, it does matter. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this?
Not
they
quite.
had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion, but this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. It's time to go back in.
There we go. Alright, let's look at this. Go with more endurance training. And then hop inside the Institute. Alright.
From what I hear, that road Tyler is real nice.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please
Shaun?
alert the facilities
Let's
division
get this
immediately.
Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important. Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Hale. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yet, well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
Why? Can't be serious.
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Unit B5 is undergoing the
All right.
reclamation process as we speak. Before long, he'll be back in the
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I don't know if I'm right for this.
Well, I clearly have faith in you. There's no question that some of the directors and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Alright, that's Mankind Redefined.
It's great to have you.
Dr. Holdren?
I'm glad you're here. I'd like to conduct an experiment. I believe we can improve the growth rate. To test this theory, I'll need a tissue sample. I expect I'll eventually...
How do I,
Well, I suppose you'll just cut off some of its flesh. Probably best if you...
You need a tissue sample?
That's right. Now remember, only a particularly... I don't need it right away. But...
Okay, flesh sample.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for dinner.
Alright, let's empty out our pockets. We're about to come up on a break anyway, so yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. There. And let's go to Railroad HQ. Left. 8 minutes left. Okay, we can go ahead and talk to Dez.
Can't need you.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time. Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescue. I'm counting on you being as...
I'll work with you then.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear that. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot. There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helped synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name Patriot. So you need to infiltrate the Institute and make contact with Patriot.
I'll do my best.
Excellent. Tom devised a way to send a message to Patriot. We can plant a coded message on an Institute terminal. And, if all goes well, he'll respond. Just see Tom, and you can proceed from there.
That's underground undercover.
Oh, man, you were actually there? Inside the belly of the beast? If the Minutemen gave you a custom holotape, that's what I'm looking for. Anything.
Is this going to work?
Oh yeah, man, definitely. Patriot's been sending us encrypted messages, you see. Took some doing, that Patriot's got brain. But I figured out how to duplicate it. So we use his own encryption.
Here you go, Tom.
We're in business. You know, I need... Just plug this baby into any terminal.
Hey there.
You need anything?
You're the real deal.
What do you have in stock?
It changes, depending on... Hopefully our agents score more.
I'll take a look.
Take a look.
Right. Let's grab some missiles. Good enough. There we go. And that done.
It's the Wanderer! The Wanderer's back!
Data. Alley hypothesis. Okay, so that's down at Gwinnett. Okay, so you need me to get it from Gwinnett Brewery. Okay, so we'll head to the castle, make a couple of extra Mirelurk omelets, and yeah. Here. Go. You do. Okay, we got 3 of those working on that. We need more oil. I'll have to work for right now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save. And I'll be back in a couple minutes. I need to get up, stretch. I also need to refill my water. So I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. I will be right back. Just a few more seconds and the ad should be done. Alrighty, and go ahead and make sure I didn't miss. Okay, none of that happened. I didn't get a defend a. No, nothing new there. Alright. There we go. Okay, ads are done. Good. Okay, looks like everything is done here. Ronnie should be good there. So, oops. Gonna head on out this way. And take care of getting that super mutant flesh back. Tiptoe through the apocalypse with a map. This out. Go.
What? Who's there?
Candygram.
Won't be able to pick this.
Oil is good. The end of the win it. Candygram for Mongo. Candygram for Mongo. Mongo, but pawn in Game of Life. We are the future, my friends. We'll blow all the monkeys' heads off we can find. was a Primus. Does that mean it's going to start playing pork soda? Oh, sorry. Something that was more
Going down. Going up.
looks okay. That should be good for now. This should be where we came in. There we go. Oh. Let's go back to the
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
let's start with three more turrets. Put one there. We got one there. Another one there, just to make sure we. Fine. So that's more machine guns done there. 120. I should be good. There's nothing else for us to cook, is there? Nope. Double claw. Alright. Save. Yeah, we'll head to the Institute. We'll turn that into him. And you know what? I'm going to side with the railroad this time.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
That's Allie.
I have every confidence you'll make a fine director.
I've got that sample you wanted.
I'll take that from you. Yes, this will do nicely. I hope those super mutants didn't give you too much trouble.
What? No reward for my efforts?
I suppose that's a fair request. I was going to take these over to the SRB, but here, you take them. You face at least as much danger as any of our coursers. It might be necessary to gather more samples. So check back with me later if you can. Again, thanks.
Okay, so there's hypothesis.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Right, it's down a level. Then be talking to Allie. You know what? No, let's find a computer first.
Huh?
Let's see here. Tolls. One in tolls. Okay. Oh, it's toll. Could be soon.
There we go.
That was the network scanner.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty at SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duty.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
No, it's not. But I was
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word.
The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? And they gave me a code name too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know? You require anything? Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I find that hard to believe.
That's what the railroad does, Z-1. She's from the surface.
If you insist we speak in front of her, do so quickly.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z-1?
The ones I know for certain. 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later.
Liam.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off-campus. Ask your friends in the railroad.
So talk to Desdemona.
Half of you know this already, but something so big, I can't ask people to keep it secret any longer. The rumor is true. One of our agents has made it inside the Institute.
Is this what Tinker Tom was working on?
Yes, Tom's work is related, but the device and the assembly was the Wanderer's doing. After the device was assembled, she made it inside the Institute, and then back out.
Where is the Institute?
We're not sure exactly. Best guess is that it's somewhere under the old CIT. But they've been using a teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere.
What did she find out?
I know you all have questions, but I've said everything I'm going to. But know this, the ops you're planning and running now are the most important of our lives. We have a chance at rescuing more synths than we ever dreamed of, so get it done. Have you met with Patriot yet?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Pam wants to talk. She's in bed.
I suppose you're here for my medical.
Never know when you're being watched.
Pam.
Confirming presence of rogue variable. Mission details commencing. After the Combat Act conclusion. Stopgap solution.
Mm-hmm. Seems logical to me.
This unit's logic circuits. Target designated courser. Eliminate courser.
Starlight Theater.
Systems locked. Building statistical model for operation.
Pam.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move?
Affirmative. Code name Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Thanks, Pam.
Complement detected. Analysis irrelevant.
After you get the password report back here.
Okay. So we can do that. So we'll go to CIT Ruins. Oh, that was here. Thought it was the next building over. Yeah.
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs.
Sure.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased question 1, do you possess...
Sounds like you need me...
Calculating test results. Would you like the
No, let's just move it along.
Due to staffing needs, we can forego the orientation at this time. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes you leave in the break room.
Yay.
Sales staff are provided with a business suit, the cost of which will be deducted from your first commission. Please take a moment to dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room. The research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention and welcome to the team. instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Consequently, staff will not be allowed.
No. Project thesis. Gold and lithium hydroxide. So that does.
Starting decontamination sequence.
That's a bunch up there. I don't think. All right. That's lithium hydroxide. That. That I'm pretty sure is the gold. So are we stuck? This one is stuck. You can't check. Can't be stays. Might be clues.
Nice.
tungsten and gallium. Okay, so neither of those are what we need. Neither of those are the ones we need either. Be up top. Check this out. Cent, 1 in cent. Nope. Deans.
Sweet. Cobalt bolt.
is annoying. So where am I missing? Final. I think it's up here. Still there. That doesn't help us any. Is it really that one? Might be that one. Let's identify these. Hey, it is that one. Okay.
Perfect.
Yay.
I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Have you completed the research on the pisonucleic lining?
The prototype is done.
Wonderful. Mandatory overtime.
Mhm.
The director will want to see this immediately. Please, follow me. taxes and benefits. Unfortunately, due to a lack of current projects, we must lay off redundant staff members at this time. This is not a reflection on your work, and we will be happy to provide you with a positive reference. Shutting down.
Excellent.
Massachusetts General. That seems to be okay. Have a bit of Pilsner. Let's go to the castle and get a couple more turrets up. Thank you for that, Dave. All right, no. Hold on. What are those in the right corner? Talking down here? In the bottom right corner. Sorry. Down in this area over here near that. Yeah. It's just my bit cup. Come on. Loady, loady. Okay. It's being a little bit of a pain. Oh. Yeah, that's... Alright. So with that, drop that in there. Oh, good enough of that. That's 5 more turrets. See if we can check our outer wall here, because this side shouldn't need much in the way of it. This is along the front, which has a bunch of stuff. Back over here. Not so much up here. But we are going to need a bunch up here. So... Psycho buff. Okay. That's a few more turrets. A few more turrets. Toss you up there. good with that. And let's go ahead and save. Well, depending on, I mean, yeah. What's in the bit cup now is pretty small stuff, so. Data. Yeah, Starlight, that's House Divided. Okay, that's that. Return to Desdemona. Let her know what's up. Oh. Oh. Ow. Ow, that kind.
Randolph Safe House has got another dead drop for you.
Excellent work. On our side, we've gone through your report. It was extraordinary. So many pieces of the puzzle clicked into place. Our final analysis indicates the Institute is
right.
If we stage a mass breakout, Patriots 13-6. Instead, we use this one chance.
Tell me the next step, then.
The Institute will never let their slaves go without a fight. So the heart of our problem is manpower. Even if we call in all our agents, and we will, we won't be able to hold our own against the Institute for long. Talk with C-114. If the synths down there want freedom, they must fight and risk their lives to earn it.
Z1 seems capable of that.
We always thought Patriot was the savior of the synths. But it may be more accurate to say that Z1 is. As much as we owe Patriot, we can't be certain how committed he is. If he learns we're willing to kill to free synths, he may not have the stomach for it. So get what you need from him and then cut him loose. Good luck. We're all with you.
All right. So with that, right back to Institute.
Bringing that rogue synth up.
We must speak quickly. We cannot risk being discovered. I have made arrangements. But, tell me.
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But synths will have to fight for it.
And I thought Mr. Benet's plan was too ambitious. Of course, I'd fight for my freedom. I know of a few others that might as well. But enough to face all the guards? Perhaps if we stand up openly to the scientists, more of my people would join us. Yes. Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many others who have been waiting their whole lives for this. But we should be prepared for some of the sins to fight against us.
All people want to be free. They just need the opportunity to take it.
I don't know. I admire Mr. Benet a great deal. We can't... I will talk to my friends.
Okay, that's weight 24.
You get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
Liam, I got you your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver, you know? Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern terminals is going to be seriously time-consuming, even with that password. So hand it over and I'll get started.
This is a delicate operation. Are you okay if we have to use violence?
Why do you ask? There are stories about the railroad, that you're extremists. If I get even a hint that you're planning on hurting people, I'll pull the plug myself.
Here you go.
Great. Listen, I need a favor. Z-114 is working the atrium again.
There you go.
C1?
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Right, so there's that. So data. So we'll come in here, we'll do this bit.
Goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door. What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
I'm sure they'll calm down in time.
I know these men, and I can assure you they are completely serious.
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I can help with that. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
There we go.
Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Movement detected. I have detected.
Oh, come on. Dang it. All right, how far back?
Be reasonable. I know
Okay.
you can hear me, now open this door. What's the use? It's damn selfish. That's what it is.
Come on.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have...
I'm sure they'll calm down in time.
I know.
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I
Right.
can unlock... If you can't... Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Movement detected. Your stealth attack was unsuccessful. And now you must die.
All right, should be able to get through all of this now.
Aha! I thought I heard something.
Excuse me, Doctor.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're...
Come on.
I know you're angry, but there's a better way.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested, let's see if anyone can afford to.
Father believes in me.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
Maybe, maybe not. All I'm asking is that you keep an open mind.
I'm sorry, but our minds are made up. Both Dr.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
You're the most fastidious researcher. Sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
A Buhm command override and resume normal functioning.
All right. Thank you.
You have a lot to learn if you're really going to be the next director of the Institute.
All right. I'm still pretty wiped out, and I know that I just took a break an hour ago, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make another hour.
I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of discipline.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
Because, yeah, it's been a very long...
I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude.
Because, yeah,
I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
There we go. That's house divided. That's possible. Alright. Let me go over here. Use the bed, because, yeah, I'm going to need to get up, stretch for a bit, and maybe lay down for a bit. And let my back rest. Because I am really... not quite there yet. We'll go ahead and save again quick, and I'll be back tomorrow. We'll go ahead and finish up the Institute quest lines and the Railroad quest lines, and probably take out the Brotherhood tomorrow. Yeah, and I'll try to get back on schedule. I'm going to try to get a full night's sleep tonight, and yeah. Thank you all for being with me today. Again, sorry for the short stream, but we got through a whole bunch of good stuff here today. So we hit level 50, which is always nice. And then we can quit to there. And I'm going to do a quick and easy end so that I can go ahead and take a leave. Thank you again for being with me today, and I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna take a leave, stretch for a bit, and then maybe lay down for a bit, see if I can get this kink out of my back. one thing about the old chair versus the new chair is that the old chair had a stable lower back pad that really, really worked well. But, can't have everything. Have a good night, all. I hope you all have a great night. Many safe journeys in your future. And as always, may you find all of the loot to fill up all of your pockets.